Hey guys, welcome to the Creators Klub with Kimmi. I hope all is well. I teach people how to start their YouTube channel like a pro. That's right. Like a what? Like a pro. So let's hop right into it. Today we're talking to my female creators. That's right. These tips will apply to men too, so you can feel free to watch. I know y'all gonna sneak and watch. I know you are. But today I'm really talking to my women folk, okay? And again, this could apply to anybody. But these are three things that women creators make the mistake of doing. And men do it too, but again, I'm focusing on my women. The first one is just waiting too long to start. Just waiting too long to start. You got to wait till you lose 10 pounds. You got to wait till you get a breast implant, get your breast implanted. You got to wait till you get a butt job. You got to wait till this. You got to wait till your hair grows. You got to wait till... We ain't waiting no more. Get started. You may never have enough money to get breast implants. Your butt may never look bigger. You may not ever lose weight, okay? You ain't gonna grow 10 feet overnight, okay? So these are things and reasons though why people wait. They keep waiting. I'm waiting on this. Stop waiting. Just get started. Stop waiting on the perfect body, okay? Stop waiting on the perfect makeup artist. You do not have to have your makeup made to come on YouTube, okay? Some of y'all go get a makeup artist for everything. You got to make sure you have your lashes done. You got to make sure your nails are done. You waiting on all that and everybody else is starting their channel but you. Everybody else is growing but you because you waiting on all the superficial stuff. You got to make sure you have the right wardrobe. I got to wait till I get paid so I can go get me a new, what they call it now? Fit. I got to get me a new fit. You don't need no fit. You just need to get on here and start talking about your topic and let's start getting them clicks and likes and shares, okay? So that's number one. You're just waiting too long to get started, okay? For all the wrong reasons. For all the wrong reasons. The next thing is you compare yourself to other large creators. If you're just starting out, there's no way you're going to be able to compete. There's no way. There are people that have been doing YouTube for 20 years, 10 years, however long YouTube been around. Mr. Beast. Everybody know Mr. Beast. My nephew, my great nephew, he is 6, 7. And one day we were together at the park and he kept saying, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast. And I was like, is he saying Mr. Beast? And I said, what he know about Mr. Beast? What does he not know about Mr. Beast? So my point is, even kids know who Mr. Beast is. If you don't look him up, he's the #1 YouTuber in the world. In the world. My channels, I have 3 of them, is never going to compare to him. Now, maybe let's not say never. But right now they don't. So am I going to not do my channel because I cannot be like Mr. Beast? Are you going to not do your channel because you can't show up like me? I got 3 channels. I've been doing this for a minute. People like, oh, Kimmi, I would love to be able to be like you. You can. You just got to get started. I didn't start out with 3 channels. I had 1. It did very well. I had something else I wanted to talk about. I said, I think I'm going to start a second one. And I had something else I wanted to talk about. I said, I want to teach people how to do YouTube. I know how to do YouTube. I watched dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people on how to start YouTube. Tips after tip after tip after tip. But nothing happens until you actually execute it yourself. So once I started my first channel, like I said, it's doing very well. My next channel is doing pretty well. This one, I'm just giving it some love. I'm coming back to it. It's doing well too. So my point is, it's going to love you if you love it back. And that means you got to get started. You cannot just keep waiting. You cannot just keep waiting, and you cannot compare yourself to other people. And it's natural that you're going to want to. Again, they have teams. You know, some people have whole teams of people that do their shorts for them. They'll be cutting up a video and make it like 30 seconds or less. They have people that do that for them. They have people that do their thumbnails. That's the thing I always say, it's like the door to the video, like the door, your picture, that main picture. If you're brand new to doing YouTube, they hire somebody to do all that. Everything is outsourced. So these last few videos I've been doing, I'm not even editing them. I want you to see things in the raw because I don't want you to think that you have to go get somebody to edit. I want you to see, you know what? She can film that video like that. I'm sitting here listening to this. Why can't I film my video and get started? Why not? Why not? Just get started. And then again, like I always say, I'm going to teach you how to do it the correct way. I am, but most of you just need some encouragement to get started. So that's the first thing. Quit comparing yourself to people that's been doing this for years. And I compare that to like somebody that's been married for 30 or 40 years. Oh, newlywed is not gonna know what somebody been married for 30 or 40 years. You could try it, you could read it, you could read all about it. Watch every movie, watch every book. I mean, listen to every book or read every book, and I could even try to cram it down your throat. But until you actually have that lived experience yourself, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. After you've been married for 30 years and you come back and tell me something, you'd be like, you know what, Miss Kimmi, you was right, But as I'm just trying to tell you, no, you got to do it for yourself. You got to have a lived experience. So you try to jump out here and do the same thing somebody else been doing. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'll give you one more illustration too that might be even better. Somebody that's been married for 30 years, I'm going to go back to that one again. They have a home, they have a car, they've been working for 30 years. They've been putting in the work for all this time, struggling, and finally they're going on vacations. And sometimes people get jealous of that. They're like, oh, look at that couple. And I've even thought that before. I'm like, wow, look at them. They're able to do ABC. But it took time. They didn't just come out their mother's stomach and have a house, a car, and be able to travel. It took them years. It took them years to get that accomplished. So the same thing for yourself. It don't have to take you years because you got my Start and Grow Your Notary. I mean, not Notary. That's my other channel. You have my Start and Grow Your YouTube channel book. I told y'all this is the real. Okay, we ain't editing. So, but you got my Start and Grow Your YouTube channel book. It's not that complicated. So I'm gonna give you the express. Okay. But my point being is that it does take years sometimes for people if you want to try to deep dive and learn this stuff on your own. And I recommend you learn it. I recommend you start by reading this book, and it's going to help you. You can get it at creatorsclubwithkimmi.com, or it is on Amazon. Okay, either one. And the point, I just realized something in my book. I need to change the title. I always see something when I'm here. I need to change the title of that book. But anyway, so let's get back to you. So stop comparing yourselves with other people, okay? Now, what I will recommend when it comes to, and we're going to say compare, I will look at other people in my niche that are talking about the same topic and maybe see what they talked about, what they missed, so I can get content, because sometimes I even explain things and I'm like, you know what? Oh, I didn't talk about this. And I'll see my competitor, and we don't just keep it 100. They are my competitor. I'll see that they're speaking about that. And I'm like, oh, that was a missed area. But that's okay because somebody else, you can't cover everything in a 10, 12-minute video. You just cannot. So I'm watching this person and they're watching me. And it's something that I miss. So I watch my competitors to see what they're doing. So whoever else is in your niche. So your channel may be about how to make beds. Let's just say that. How to make a perfect bed. And you're doing your videos and you watch somebody else that's doing how to make a perfect bed. You see some things that they missed. Then that's an opportunity for you to come in and do a video about that or something. Or maybe see how you can get better at talking about that. Maybe it's something that you like. So we can honor and kind of imitate without being a hater and a copycat. Because nobody likes a copycat, even in school, remember? Oh, she copycatted me. He copycatted me. So we don't want to copycat our competitors, but we can learn from them and we can be inspired by them, okay? I like that word. We can be inspired by them. Okay, the next thing is posting inconsistently because of fear. So you post today, you don't post next week. You post today, you wait a month. You post today, you wait 2 years. That's inconsistent. Consistency is how many times, if you've been watching me for any time, how long I tell you to post every week? At least after that initial 30 days, the first 30 days, I want you pumping videos every day. Every day. We batch filming every day. Every day. We're going to batch film. I want a video on your brand new channel every day for 30 days so YouTube knows where to place you. YouTube knows where to place you. Okay? And then after that, I want you posting how many times per week? 2. 2 long form. 8 to 10 minutes. 8 to 12. 2. Okay? And some shorts in between, but that's for another day. So I need you to be consistent. Show up and show out. Don't come on this channel, or let me rephrase that. Don't go on your channel because I'm going to show up and show out. I'm coming twice a week. But don't start your channel. Get the people's appetite wet and then you don't show back up for another month or 2. No, you will not have an audience that way, okay? That's the same thing when you're dating somebody. You dating a man, dating a woman. And I'll really do this for my, actually, because this is for my women folk. If you're dating a man and he show up today and he don't call you for 3 months, you like, what's up with that? He better call you almost the next day or we going crazy, right? So let him come pick you up on Friday night and then you don't hear from him for 2 months. You like, what's up with that? Don't call me no more, right? You done with them. You blocked them. You probably won't even have a conversation with them. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing when it comes to social media. People are looking for you, especially once that audience starts developing. They start liking you. They start developing a relationship with you. They're looking forward to you telling them, hey, I'll be back next week with part 2 and you don't show up. Kimmy, what happened? Are you okay? Because I've done that before. Learn from me. I'm like, I'm going to come back and tell y'all part 2. I'm going to come back and follow up this review. I'm going to come back and tell you this. And then I don't come back. What? And it's the same thing with a child, maybe waiting on dad to pick them up. And dad says, I'm coming. I'll be there to pick you up and take you to your game. And he don't show up. What happens to that little child eventually? Now, this is not as serious as that, but what happens to that little child? His feelings get hurt. He can't trust dad. He ain't coming. He already knows he's not coming. But he'll be hopeful. You know, you've seen that in movies a dozen times. It might even be your life. You have to explain to your child, dad said he was coming, but he's not. Or mom, she said she was coming. Or do you tell your children, I'm going to do such and such, and then you don't do it? I'm going to take you to the park on Saturday, and then you don't take them. The poor little kid like, well, mommy said she was going to take me to the park, and she didn't. They remember. They remember when you don't show up. Now, you can show up every single time, but you tell somebody you're going to do something, you better be about it. So even with your audience, though, show up and show out. Be consistent. If they're expecting you once a week. If you decide, you know what, Kimmy, I'm working full time. I can't do 2 per week. That's too much for me. That's fine. But show up 1 time per week for your audience. Let them know, hey, I'm still here. I'm still interested in you. And I want you to be interested in me. Okay? Very good. So we're going to wrap this up really quick for my women creators. We always like to put a bow on it. So stop waiting. Stop comparing yourself. You will never be perfect. Let's just go. Don't compare yourself to larger creators because they've been doing this thing forever. You may see women creators and they got fans blowing and they weave down to here and they got $500 hair and again the fan blowing and the clothes are flowing and they just look so polished and they have a stylist and all that. They got money because they've been doing this for a long time. Or either they in debt, y'all. They renting stuff. Don't get it twisted. Some of these creators, they do content lifestyle. Content. So they will rent stuff to make you think that they got a Lambo. They will show you a house that they ain't renting on Airbnb. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These are inside tips. They will rent stuff. So don't get it twisted thinking that you can't start your little channel right here from the living room or right there from the kitchen or right there on the front porch or right there from your car. You keeping it real. You keeping it authentic. And that's who people need. Most of us ain't driving the Lambos. Okay? Most of us are not. So that's fake. That's fake. Lifestyle content. I hate lifestyle content from the standpoint of making other people feel like they're less than because they don't have what you have. And they may not say that I think you're less than, but if you're always flashing money, always flashing your bag, always flashing your trips, everybody cannot afford that. On none of my channels do I do that. You will never know where I'm at unless I decide to share that with you. But I don't flash that I'm doing this. I don't flash that I'm doing that. Because I just don't like that kind of content. I just don't. And if I do bring you like behind the scenes or a travel video with me, it's because I want you to share some of that experience, but not that I'm flexing or flossing. Okay. And for those who may not know what that is, that means showing off. Showing off, old-fashioned word, showing off. Okay. So again, I'm going to wrap it up here. So this is Kreators Klub with Kimmi. Again, feel free to check out my Start and Grow Your YouTube channel book. Boom, boom, boom. We got you covered at creatorsclubwithkimmi.com. Until next time, guys, I'm going to encourage you to keep creating and much success on your channel. Let's go. We're going to do YouTube like a what around here? We're going to do YouTube like a pro. Press the button and let's get started.